Check, check, check.
Go ahead.
Mic check. Quiana,
Yeah, that's yours.
I love you.
I love you too, babe.
Get comfortable. I don't feel like you comfortable. Like
I'm
you
not
stiff.
comfortable.
Get,
I'm looking
go
at
to
the-
like your mic is right there, so grab it. Like get comfortable.
Don't be annoying.
Queen,
Huh?
what's Beyonce's best album?
That's a hard question. I'm going with 4. No, I'm going with self-titled
Why?
because of the production from Timbaland. It taps into the Houston chopped and screwed era. Her falsetto is immaculate on it. Yeah. It gave me the first time that Beyonce was trash talking and cursing, and I love that about her because I knew it was in her all the time. Yeah. It's self-titled for me. It's always going to be self-titled. 4 is solid as well, but self-titled.
Mine will be B-Day.
Really? I hope boys like B-Day or Dangerously in Love. Literally.
I guess her battle against a sophomore slump, as far as a slow soul artist.
Free. Oh, snap, son!
Yeah.
Okay, that shows
Yeah.
y'all have not listened to none of my episodes because I start my episodes off that way.
I will listen to the first
All right. This is the Feelings Ain't Facts podcast. I am your host, Ashley.
And I'm Marcus.
You think?
I just don't understand how that's confusing.
And we have special guests today, guys. Just like the last episode.
Y'all want to introduce yourselves? Starting with Queen. Ladies first. Sorry, Dom.
That's okay.
I'm Queen,
Clearly.
aka Quiana.
Queen
Hype
Nastasha.
yourself up. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, what else
Chevy?
should I say? I'm Queen Chevy.
Queen Nastasha.
I'm a pop culture
Connoisseur.
Yeah.
Connoisseur.
Yeah.
you know, I like music and things of that nature, and you know, I like to dabble.
My name's Dom of Sunday Dinner Records. I'm a DJ, producer, all around guy. But
Hype yourself up, Dom. What you mean? Oh, Grammy Award winner artist.
stop it.
Videographer out here,
Yeah.
you know, producer out here.
I'm a man of all trades, but most importantly, I'm a father. And I'm her fiance.
You're a fiance.
Yeah.
That's very important. I'm a fiance as well. You know.
Oh,
To
Lord.
Dominique.
I said I'm a fiance, yeah.
I mean, but I did not say that, so I was just trying to make up for the fact that I did not say that.
I wrote it in my notebook. Yeah. Store it for later.
Here we go. Okay.
All right, cool. Where do you want to start off, Ashley? This is your podcast. This is a mental health focused podcast,
I mean,
fitness podcast,
I ain't saying all that.
podcast
We
about
just discuss our feelings on topics that aren't necessarily fact, but
how y'all feel about
here we are.
Jay-Z.
Wait.
You see,
Yeah, I feel like we about to.
He know my buzzwords, y'all.
This is a wait.
Yeah, I feel like he's about to like throw a curveball.
Let's do a check-in. I do my mental health checks with all my peeps. So, how you feeling? Scale of 1 to 10. 1 like shit. 10 on top of the world. Where we at today?
I'm a cool 7. I have a big job interview. I made it to the second round on Tuesday this
snap!
upcoming week. So I'm
Applause.
Yes. So I'm kind of like my mental is focused on that. Thank you for the hand claps. So my mind is set on that. Everything in my life right now is kind of aligning. I'm setting boundaries for myself
Yes,
with
sir.
people that are not aligning in my life, and spending time with this young lady over here. has been helping tremendously. So
isn't that adorable?
yeah.
Love to hear it. Quee, where we at?
I'm at an 8.5. I am coasting and enjoying
She gave a
life.
Keith Leaf story too.
I'm literally on cloud 9 because I get to see you guys and be in Fort Worth. I don't
Yeah.
come out here.
Thank you for this
often.
weekend, y'all.
Like, y'all always give good vibes. Y'all always give good energy and good advice. And just on top of me just entering this new phase in my life and trying to navigate that into being a fiance and being a wife, you guys definitely give me that safe space and let me know that it's, you know, it's time to elevate and be that wife and be that mother and stepmother, because I have my blessing kids from my significant other. So I'm good right now. Work has been great. I got 2 new accounts and my bookings are coming up. So, you know,
All the
2024 is
All the
looking
wins.
real good for me. So I'm ecstatic right now. A little bit more, you know, when I get my in shape, get back into my gym mental, then we gonna be at 10. But yeah, I'm good.
Anything is possible.
Anything is possible. Yes.
Love to hear it. Babe, where you at?
I don't know. I ain't got no score. I don't know how I'm feeling today.
What do you
I
mean?
don't know where we're gonna take this thing.
Come on, fam.
What? I said how you feeling right now. You talking about today. The day ain't even over yet.
I'm gonna give it I'm gonna go with just a solid 8.
It's very early.
Just because I'm glad everybody. I like entertaining, so I like people coming over and doing things. And I like entertaining. Like I said, I just like spending time with other people, and of course my family too. But
Y'all see how you try to throw that in at the last minute. Y'all see what he did with that.
You gotta throw that.
Try to throw it in at the last minute.
I like being in the mix. So yeah, and again, this lets me do my thing as far as like video stuff and just getting stuff out there, promote myself. So y'all know I have a bad.
So a little context for the listeners. Me and Quiana came to Fort Worth to see the fam, you know, Ashley and Marcus and Eli. And they showed us their house. And Marcus got a lot of shit as far as.
Thank you. Thank you.
A lot of
Matter of fact,
toys.
Marcus, turn my mic up. Marcus, turn my mic up.
I like it.
Because clearly, that need to be said again. Say it again for the people in the back.
Marcus got a lot of shit. Lot of technology, a lot of like cameras, lighting. How long did it take you to do this setup for this episode?
Honestly, it took probably like an hour and a half.
I
2
told
hours.
Dom, I said, look, Marcus got all the toys.
I didn't believe her.
All the toys. He has a literal section in the house for all his toys.
Yeah, when we walked upstairs,
Like,
y'all,
he has so many different
Yeah.
like things he does in his free time, photographer, videographer, and he literally has a setup in the house for every single thing. And
Yeah.
I think it's fucking awesome. And I told Dominique, I was like, you and Marcus is gonna be.
No, it's amazing. It's
like,
amazing. It's
y'all
amazing.
have the same obsession in
Yeah.
the media things, and I'm telling you, when you go to the house, you're gonna be in awe. And what the hell did you say when you walked upstairs?
Yeah, it's a lot of shit.
He didn't stand there for a minute.
I
Yeah,
told you.
but it's super dope. It's super dope.
Well, shout out to what's to come in 2024.
I mean,
guess.
you have
So,
everything.
see what's
You
going-
gonna make
what
it
we're gonna do.
possible. You got the tools, my guy.
I do. I just have to.
He just needs the
utilize it.
confidence. He just needs, you know, to not worry about what other people think and put himself out there. I've always, as his wife, like always got on him about not wanting to put himself out there. I'm sorry if y'all hear snoring.
That's big Eli
Eli's
right
sleep
there.
now. He got that good sleep going on right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one thing that I always get on him about. I'm like, you done got all the tools you need to be great, but the one thing that missing is that confidence to just put yourself out there and race to get your dreams.
Because
Cause he be on me. He is always on me. Ashley, you need to be posting more videos.
Y'all
That's
pushing each other though.
No.
Okay.
Let me tell you why. When Marcus and I push each other, Eli, be quiet. I'm trying to have a moment. He gets on me like nobody's business. Oh, you need to be recording. You ain't did a podcast. You ain't recorded or posted a video on YouTube. All the things. But as soon as I say, babe, so you got any new clients for your photography stuff? I said, babe, when the last time you posted on Instagram one of your pics? Well, you need. It always somehow turns back on how I need to do something.
Yeah.
That's not how pushing each other work.
But again,
but Marcus is literally always on everybody but himself.
Exactly.
I could not post on Instagram for like 3 weeks, and he will send me a message and say the Chevy Hive needs a post, and I'm like, I don't got nothing to post.
But you know the beautiful part is, I'm kind of glad I'm like added into y'all world now, because he came to one of my shows and did the recordings. He did all the content, and every person that does music, I immediately introduce him to those producers. Like, hey, this is Marcus. He does content, videos. Yeah, y'all need to link.
We just now got to get on the business aspect of it.
For sure.
I have to do better with business.
The
business side of it.
That's the most important thing.
But he's my friend. And
no.
Yeah,
No.
Invoice.
I used to have that same mindset, Marcus. Like, oh, that's the homie. No.
Somebody will ask him for vinyls and he'll send them and then be like, well, I need such and such percentage, and where's the percentage?
Yeah.
We don't get the percentage, and I have to say, Dom, did you send an invoice?
Did you follow up on that?
Yeah.
He makes it known, but they're like, okay, but he don't say nothing else.
Yeah.
But again, I'm not trying to bring up other podcasts, but like Joe Budden says, it's hard. It's the hardest thing when people go out there and find out to sell yourself to do things. So it's not as hard. It's not as easy as people sound. Just to like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go out there. You have to get somebody to actually buy your product.
But you have to use discretion. Okay, I'm willing to do this pro bono, but I'm gonna need that.
Yeah,
no. What he's getting at is he just don't have the confidence to put himself out there.
Gotcha.
Like, it's easy for him to work with friends and stuff.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, y'all the homies. Y'all gonna keep it straight with him.
Yeah.
Y'all. He's already comfortable talking to y'all. But if it's a complete stranger that he don't know nothing about, then it's harder, in my opinion, for him to set boundaries and terms and negotiations,
right,
and all of that.
No, I would honestly say it's more. I'm in the process of getting more content to be able to do things, because one thing, if you go to somebody and say, "Hey, I can do this for you," the one thing that they're going to do is say, "Okay, so let me see your other work."
Yeah,
so
it's the Janet Jackson theory. What have you done for me lately?
Yeah, so
it's like, what have you posted?
So you have to have something to show somebody that you can do first.
When is enough content? Enough content.
That is
I have no
valid
video
question
out,
as well.
The only video work that I have out right now is the short film that we did, and I can't say that's
you did my, I guess you can call it my promo video in the gym. You did that one.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't podcasting, but you did my little video in the gym when that was your first video.
Yeah, I got you.
Then you did the short film. Then you did his stuff. You just got to put together.
I can do better than what I've put out.
And then
but you're always gonna feel that way. Everybody who's in love with or has a passion will always feel like they can do better.
Yeah,
Marcus,
always.
I just feel like this is you. Like, even when you were fucking up, and I'm just being. This has nothing to do with nothing.
What did I do?
When you got the grill, when Ashley got you that grill, and you got all the place cards and everything on what you need to do for me and blah 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 blue blue blue, and you started making the salmon, which we're all whores for. It's always immaculate, always.
But he don't.
But every single time you're like, How does it taste? Do I need to add such and such and such and such? Do you need such and such and such and such? No, for real. Are you being for real? Are you da da da? And I'm like,
always.
But that's the way it's always going to be. But that's the way it's always going to be.
That's why I said.
That's why I asked though, because there's always some room for improvement for me. So that's the only reason why I ask. Even though I know it's good and people are going to enjoy it, I still want to know what I can do to make it better.
I mean, yeah.
So.
And that's why we're saying it doesn't matter. Like how much you do, you're always going to say, "Oh, I could have done better." Yeah. Oh, wait till I figure this piece out. Wait till you figure that piece out. And we're like, Marcus, you're ready. You just got to do it,
bro. You're ready. The way
I love how this podcast turned into us getting on Marcus. I'm loving it because it's normally me.
Gang. We're ganging up on Marcus right now.
Entertainer of all time, Beyonce. She studies herself.
Yeah.
Whatever she does, she looks at the recordings of herself and says, "What can I do better?"
But Marcus, you was doing that at the Spinsters spot. Like you was like pulling me and Tarif aside, like, okay, I need y'all to walk across the street and then come into the record store. And then you was grabbing pieces from me doing my DJ set and him doing his SP's beat set. So you're in a good position.
So as far as the creativity wise and getting it done, I'm cool with that. It's just, again, producing the product to put out there that everybody else is still going to enjoy.
That's not that's not something you should worry about.
I think you're
all your point is executing what you're visualizing in your head when you're telling me to walk across the street, because you already see it in your head. I don't see it. I'm believing in you for me to walk.
Look, like he always tell me, just put it out there.
Yeah.
Just put it out there.
I trust you.
Get off me right now.
No. No, I trust you. I trust you. When you told me walk across the street, walk into the record store. Yeah.
Oh, no, this about to be fire.
Yeah. I already know.
We going across the street.
Yeah.
Throw some slow-mo on that bitch. Have some music in the background. I just got to walk.
Now, once you put it out, you already put it out. You should already be working on your next piece or your next idea. Like, once it's out to the people, that's not you. You don't have to harbor any issues or like be focused on that.
We'll see. Like I said,
I get it.
Content
I second guess myself a lot because I'm not open to criticism like that, and I think a lot of people don't.
I mean, I guess this is based on your podcast, like being like mentally like putting something out and worrying about what other people say. Like it took me a while to put out my mixes on SoundCloud and put it out to people because I was so afraid of what people are going to say. But after a while, you kind of just build this bubble and being like, man, F everybody. Like, I'm not worrying about what they got to say. I'm just doing it for the enjoyment for myself. So you just kind of got to block everybody else out and just do it.
To me, your start always begins with your inner circle.
Facts.
Yes. Your friends, family that you're close to. That's where it starts, and then it builds upon that. So the way I look at it now, because I used to be so depressed, because when I would post my like YouTube videos, I would get like 20 views or something, and then I would be like, why do I even do this? Like, why am I even trying? And it's like not forgetting your why is very important on your path to success, because once you start forgetting why you started, that's when I feel like everything goes to shit.
Yeah.
But as long as you be like me, I started because I wanted to help other people who were struggling with depression, anxiety, and trying to find a way out. Like, and because I know me not wanting to burden my friends, so I don't reach out whenever I'm having my moment.
Y'all know she can reach out.
But I don't, because that's like a common thing with people that has depression, is like, I'm gonna be a burden. Like, I don't want to reach out. But so you start feeling alone because you don't reach out, and in turn you start isolating yourself, and so you just start feeling lonely. And so I started posting those videos, just to like encourage people, like, yeah, here I am, depression, anxiety, hi, you're not alone, type of deal. And I'm like, hey, if I help one person out of that 20, then I did what I set out to do.
Yeah.
And I think that that's what I would love my husband to focus on is the why. Why did you start? Why do you want to do photography?
Right Here we go.
No, because I feel like, and that's one thing, because we're going to get on the relationship part of this.
Yeah, no, I this title should be blaming on Marcus.
I love it. Blame it on Marcus. But in relationships, at least in our relationship, we always need a third party to because you'd be like, just like if Marcus be like, damn, Ashley, you look good. I'm like, oh, okay. But let Deanna or Quee be like, Ashley, and I'm like, oh, really? It changes because I'm like, no.
That shit pissed me off so much.
But why is that though? Like,
because I feel like as my husband, he's gonna say that regardless. I can be looking like, no, I feel like I can be looking like shit, and because you're attracted to me, you're gonna be like, you look good.
Yeah.
But shouldn't my opinion be more impactful?
Yeah.
But the thing is, we don't know that you're telling the truth.
Why would we
our opinion is solidified.
No, it's not that. So my viewpoint on it is when you've been with somebody so long and you know they're attracted to you.
Yeah.
You're going to find them attractive no matter how they look.
Yeah.
It is. Now, if he ever comes to me and be like, babe, not that. Like, no.
Yeah.
Then I know, like, oh, shit, I'm really effed up right now.
Yeah. But no, Dom does that to me all the time. He's like, so, really, those shoes? And I'm like, and then sometimes I'll walk out with pants and he's like, why you ain't let me cuff your pants for you? Like, what are you doing?
But I'm saying, like, whenever he does correct it, then I feel like if I'm only looking like, he ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah, okay.
But if I'm looking like,
is this true,
you
Marcus?
need to stop, he'll definitely say something. But he's gonna tell me, even if I look bummy, he be like, damn, babe, you look good in them sweats and sports bra, and I'm like, okay, cool. But I know he's attracted to me.
Yeah.
No, because females are attractive. And
but that's what I'm saying. You find me attractive in like almost anything I wear. I can be wearing freaking pajama pants and you will find that attractive.
Yeah.
That's true.
Because the thing be thangin'.
No, this is true.
Dumb. But that's my whole point.
No, I'm saying it for her because she could just put on the pink pajama outfit that she always wears, or like a t-shirt, a long t-shirt.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh.
But that's what I'm saying though. So y'all are going to tell us we're beautiful, we're gorgeous, knowing I can walk out looking any type of way because y'all find us attractive. Whereas if I did go out of my way to try to look nice and somebody else notices it, it does.
It means more.
And it's not a slight to y'all. It's just we as women, and I'm not speaking for all women, just my thought process.
Speak for all of them.
No,
you can't generalize.
Not do that. Disclaimer: my feelings are not facts. These feelings are not facts.
I think what I think Ashley is getting at is most women aren't complimentary. So when we do get a compliment from a female, we're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Because all y'all
I got that shit on.
Right? All y'all are secretly like each other?
No, Marcus. It just means a lot because if a woman, just like you, so you gonna tell me if a dude, you just left the barbershop and a dude says something about your fade or something that you're not gonna look,
my nigga.
You're not gonna look at that differently.
Like that, though. I mean, they do, but it's not. They don't do it to the level as what
But they do, and when they do, that doesn't make y'all like feel a little 10 points higher.
During A&T homecoming, I went to we were walking, what's that strip when I was walking with Sam?
It was
girl
was walking past the plot.
What are you trying to get off his bike?
Dog hair. We were walking to the plots. We were by the plots, but they were walking up towards
So I saw some guys smoking, and I saw this guy with a jacket on. I went up to him. I was like, that's a dope jacket. Where did you get it from? He's like, H&M. I said, okay, cool. Like,
but that means way more.
But I'm going to say that's different for dudes. Most of the time, dudes will compliment what the other dude has on or something like that. He's not gonna be like, "Yo, your fade looks good" or anything like that.
Okay, I used the wrong example, but it still means the same.
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
It doesn't.
Yes, it does. So if a dude compliments what you got on, you're not gonna feel a little flyer.
That's 100. That's about 30% boost confidence for me. Like,
But that's what we're saying.
yeah, no, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't mean that we don't like your compliments. It's just
We
a little
appreciate them.
more of a boost if a fellow lady says something about what we wear.
I don't want to stir the pot, but when guys are walking outside and women give us a compliment, oh, you smell good, or I like your shirt, or I like your
We're gonna
jacket.
take that better than if a dude does it.
Yes.
Right. But okay, y'all are completely missing the point I'm making because y'all are making my point.
Yeah.
Of
You're just saying someone else in general.
someone else
Outside
in
of
general,
your significant other.
outside of your significant
Yeah.
other gives you a compliment about what you're wearing, how you smelling,
Yeah.
how you looking. You're gonna take that as more impactful than your spouse because you're with your spouse all the
24/7.
time.
Yeah.
All the
That makes
time,
sense.
yeah.
That makes. I got you. Yeah.
Cool. All right. You got anything, Ashley?
I want to throw something at you.
Why you don't be violent?
Wait a minute.
How's the wedding planning?
It's been cool. We did like little soft emails sending out to venues to figure out what their amount is for like the venue
Quotes.
quotes and
But
stuff.
I'm not picking up venue until I see it.
Yeah. So we're trying to.
No, I would, definitely make sure y'all see the venue.
I think we're gonna plan a trip out there. In the next few months to go out there for the weekend just to look at a bunch of venues.
And I would definitely say book as early as possible.
For sure.
If you can make like a trip out of it and visit like
And a secure
couple
date.
at the same time.
Yeah.
That's what I would probably say do. Just so you can do one. I mean, honestly, it's an experience. Just like I said, doing if they do the tastings at the same time too.
Yeah.
I would try to do that because most of the time, like I said, you got to pay for that. But honestly, it just makes for a cool date. Just going out there, visiting the venue,
I
walking
kind
around.
of want my
talking to the
parents
people,
involved
stuff.
in that process.
Why? Are they paying for it?
I would like for them to, but no, I don't want them to.
Wait, what? You just contradict
I
yourself.
did. It didn't make sense, did it?
You want them to, but you don't want them
I
to.
love my parents.
Okay, so the reason I say why.
wholeheartedly love my parents, but they have this thing where they love to take care of us financially, but not emotionally. And at this point in my life, I'm like,
And a little bit of
okay,
micromanage too.
emotionally.
Okay, so let me jump on why I said why. Because the way I look at wedding planning, yes, they can assist you from a financial perspective. That's a blessing. However, decisions that go into your wedding is like the start of the decisions y'all make as a couple.
Thanks.
I mean, I'm sure y'all went through situations where y'all had to discuss things and agree to things, but it's completely different whenever it's like y'all are joining.
Yeah.
So I know when me and Marcus went looking at venues and stuff like that, it was always just me and him and the wedding planner. And I'm just gonna be honest. If his parents or my parents went, I would have looked at, okay, well, they're paying for it. What do they think?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I think the wedding planner is the third party who's unbiased to anybody's opinion. So when they go, they're going to take into what both of y'all say to make both of y'all happy.
Yeah.
Whereas if you have just like one set of parents, they're just going to cater to what Quee wants.
Right.
Your parents would just only cater to what you want. So
Yeah.
it's going to be kind of hard to bring them along and them not have an unbiased opinion so that both of y'all happiness will come together.
Got it.
yeah, so I would definitely make the wedding planning specifically always about you two, nobody else. Now it's different when you be like, hey, we found a venue. This is what the cost looking like. Like I would tell my parents, like, yeah, it's about like our venue was I think like 30 minutes from their house. But then I explained, well, it's also 40 minutes from his parents' house. Like this is why we made the decision. Like, but my parents was very Nah, that's y'all. Y'all getting married. Y'all figure that out.
Yeah.
But my parents have always been that way.
Yeah, that's same with my parents. Like they like, oh, Charlotte. Like remember what my mom said? She was like, I'll go see some venues for y'all if y'all need to, since y'all live in Texas. Or my pops was like, oh, we're just driving up there. They didn't even. There was like no second guessing, no nothing. Like they're supportive.
Now I get why.
Yeah.
To have them involved, because if they spend the bread, they're gonna want to see what
Of
they
course,
invest in.
yeah, for sure.
I
Yeah.
can get it, but I would say like, hey, once y'all go to see the venues that y'all are actually doing and stuff like that, and y'all choose, that's when I would bring them along. So it's like, this is what I've chosen, this is what you're getting, and stuff like that. Not have them actually being able to make a decision in it. So like, I would say you can involve them, but just involve them in the final decisions of things, not really the decision making.
Gotcha.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So,
but yeah, this is like, I don't know, and like it's again, this is just my opinion of my experience. This is like the beginning, because there was stuff that I'd be like, well, he learned about me. Like, I didn't care about plate settings. I didn't care about tablecloths. None of that.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't care either.
Marcus ended up making all those decisions.
Yeah,
So
like,
He was annoyed by it, but he got tired of me saying, I don't care. Oh, okay.
y'all might somewhat care, just because I know, again, everybody's been to another wedding, so they're gonna be that same person who critiqued somebody
wedding.
else's wedding.
Yeah.
So you're gonna keep that in your mind. So when you looking at the plates that they're serving, you might not want no paper plates on the table.
Yeah.
You might want some plastic
Obviously.
or some actual glass on the table. So again, that's either up in the charge or keeping it at whatever.
Like,
it is.
I wasn't at the paper plate level.
Yeah, that's
but,
low.
You know,
me and him, we have completely different styles. I'm more modern, and he's more neo soulish. Like,
well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I see that with you though. But that's what I'm saying. That's where y'all are. This is like the perfect thing, because this is where during the wedding planning is where y'all start learning where to how to compromise.
Okay. Yeah.
And compromise, in my opinion, is a huge thing when
going
being
into
married.
the
just throughout your
general.
entire marriage.
that makes sense. Okay. Yeah.
So do y'all feel like compromises in marriages is something that you should do?
Hell yeah.
Yes,
Hell yeah. Because I mean,
definitely.
it's never going to be just my world in certain things. I got to listen to her. I got to trust in what she wants, and same thing with things that I want. But I think we do a really good job right
we
now.
both compromise a lot.
Yeah.
But I think that's based on our upbringing, so that's a blessing.
And we're both Sagittarius too, so we're trying to appease
Each other.
So
Oh, see, no, I'm hard. Yeah, that was something I seriously had to work on.
Really?
And I mean, I'm still working on it.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Very headstrong.
Are you a team player, Marcus? Like, are you like, it's whatever?
I would say this is just my opinion.
I mean, he's a Capricorn. He ain't budget.
No. First of all, I claim to be an Aquarius and a Capricorn. So because my birthday falls on the cutoff date for both, whatever calendar you look at.
Yeah.
But me personally, I would say I am more of the. What did you just say? What was the question? My bad.
Like,
You're more of the compromising one in the relationship.
I'm not saying compromising. I'm more of the one that's
Are you a team player?
The team player, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say team player. That's a better word for it. He said team player, so I
He
had to
did
say
say team player.
more of the compromising. That's totally different. I try to be as equal as possible, as much as you compromise. That's all.
We got a Scorpio and a Capricorn.
Yeah,
Wait.
we fight a little. That's fine.
But that's good though.
What is?
The dynamic, like
The dynamic.
everything is not going to be peaches and cream.
Let's see how you gonna clean this up.
It's just all about trying to find a common ground and just keep it moving. Do not harbor on things that we cannot fix, and then just keep it moving.
Like I said, God's still working
Shut
on me.
up, Marcus.
No, he laughed.
Hey,
'Cause
Marcus,
I can
is
hold
it
a
Sunday?
grudge. I can hold a grudge.
Me and him don't hold grudges.
Yeah.
Oh, I can
we
hold a
have our
grudge.
fit,
Why?
and it'll be strong for like that first 10 hours, and then we'll be like, it's not that serious.
It's not that-
Because
Let's
it
move
takes
on.
me a while to calm down.
Yeah.
And then I can't talk to him when I'm that riled up.
Yeah.
So, like, our couples therapist, she called it, what is it, 2-hour timeout.
Yeah.
She was like, when things start getting a little heated, like be like, all right, let each other know, like,
take a break.
It's a safe word that y'all have.
Well, no, she's just the therapist is just saying take a break take a break. Come back to the argument. Come back to the discussion and talk about it, but don't let it harbor for more than 2 hours.
Yeah.
Got it.
Because then after that,
it festers.
Yeah.
It just builds.
I think that's a good
And
thing.
he says the same thing. He was like, I'm not one to hold grudges, blah, blah, blah. But me, you do me wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. I only have certain, I have that energy for Geminis. Gemini's I just can't stand. So I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry, Geminis.
In general, I don't like people. So if I like you, that says a lot.
Yeah.
Like in general, I just think all people are trash. That's just human nature. So the few people that I do like.
Yeah.
Oh, you like me?
You at my house, ain't you? I don't even let people come in my house like that.
It's been a long call. You know, we almost 15 years.
That's what I said. And you
can't
had
let
to be
me go.
around for a while before I even invited you to my house.
you can't let me go.
Homie, I'll come to your house.
I ain't going nowhere.
I respect that.
Ain't going nowhere.
Nah, not everybody can know where I live. Nah. But yeah, that's something that I am working on. I'm still working on in our marriage. It's an ongoing, because as you grow in marriage, you change.
Yeah.
You're bound to change into your personality, differs a little bit. Like it's things, and especially like having a child, like that changes you. So it's like you're constantly growing into a new person. Like every year, little bits and pieces of your personality, your thought process, it changes. And so really in my outlook on marriage, it is literally two people that deems each other worthy of fighting for. That's all it is. I don't care how much he changes. I don't care how much I change. I love him enough to say, I don't care. We're going to figure it out, and we're going to push through this until death do us part.
Yeah.
Now, if an episode of Snap coming up, I ain't got,
look at here.
but it will be
say
till
that
death do us
early.
part.
Because it is premeditated. Shh, cut that out.
Oh, no.
Marcus, are
We
you
done
recording
talked
this part?
about this. No, for real. Me and him has talked about this. If I was to make that decision,
Here she go.
as he already knows, I'm gonna stab him. I'm gonna call the police, and they're gonna come pick me up. And I'm gonna just, where there's not gonna be a trial, it'll just be a date
TikTok.
where I go ahead and figure out how many years in prison I'm gonna get
Get on her TikTok.
and move forward.
Don't do that.
No, because I watch enough crime docs and stuff that if I get to that breaking point where I want to kill my significant other, that I'm not running from that.
Yeah.
I made that decision. I'm gonna just follow through with it.
Hold on, what? It's follow through with killing him?
No,
Bad shot.
no, I am saying that if I reach that point where I want to kill Marcus, and I do, like,
you already invested in.
federate-
Yeah.
Ain't no point in
I
me
ain't
running.
running.
I'm not
I ain't
running.
hiding.
I'm not hiding. I'm calling the police on myself and be like, yeah, I did this. Come get me.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
called Deanna or Quee to come get Eli, so my or his parents can come pick him up. Like I'm not fighting that battle.
Marcus, what do you have to say? Marcus just shaking.
Hey man, I'm so sorry, Marcus.
Why are you sorry? I'm not saying I'm gonna do it.
No, I'm just trolling. I'm trolling.
You know, if
you made the decision. Look at here. This is what's gonna be.
It's so funny that
okay,
y'all,
let
it's so
me- let
funny
me
because
know.
y'all was watching the TV show yesterday about.
Bro.
But look,
That's what I'm saying.
that's just pastime. We enjoy things like that because we get to see how crazy other people are.
Yeah, people watch
it makes
stuff
me
like
look
that.
less crazy.
Yeah.
Nah,
No, but I wasn't saying I would never want to hurt Marcus ever in my life. But it came up in conversation when we used to live in the apartment. He had asked me, I was peeling potatoes or something.
Oh my God.
And he had asked me, like, if I was to do something, how would I do it? So that's the only reason I thought this out, was because he asked me. It wasn't because I was just sitting there premeditating his demise. It was literally because he asked me.
So when she planned it out, at that moment, she kept it in her head for the past 6 years.
Yeah.
So,
Well, how do I forget? What? I just supposed to forget that conversation?
So you devised your plan at one moment, but then you kept that plan for the next 6 years? Like,
No, that's just me saying it is what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, done deal now.
Do you have a plan like that?
No.
Like I said,
Well, first of all,
You're
I'm
asking
not
her
gonna
for the
stab
plan
you
right now.
because
See?
I feel like if I stab you, I'm not built for that.
Hey,
'Cause
and keep the camera on this part right here.
I'm gonna feel like
Because I need this for my TV show.
No, Queen. What you're missing is I said I would stab him because if I'm killing you, it's personal.
Oh yeah.
I'm not shooting you from a distance or none of that.
They say that people that are stabbed is more associated to someone that's closer to them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want it. You see me coming,
But see,
and then I'm gonna let you bleed out while I sit there and wait on the police to come get me.
And while Marcus is bleeding out, this is hypothetically. I'm sorry, Marcus.
what?
That's for example. What are you doing? Are you going to make coffee? Are you? Gonna...
That's what Janae Aiko did in the video. She made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Oh, see, that's wild.
And he was like dead on the floor.
All right.
Nah, I'm just calling police to come get me. I'll probably be sitting outside.
She knew the police was
So you're
coming.
gonna make
She
your
was
calls, make your rounds of like, hey, I just stabbed Marcus. I need you to pick up Eli if
Yeah.
it's to Deanna or Q Boogie.
I call
You called
police first.
Are you gonna call his parents?
Nah, they gonna have to figure that out, homie. I mean, I might call Annie, my sister-in-law. I might call her and let her know, but no.
All right, so check this out. Speaking of psychopath behavior,
Yeah.
we was talking about it earlier.
Yeah.
I had one question. How do y'all make y'all peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? Just
I don't eat peanut butter, so
random
that's for
question.
y'all.
Well,
You put peanut butter
Like,
on
just
one
go through
side,
the
you put
process.
jelly on one side, and
No,
then you
you-
mash
you-
it together.
you start with the jelly because it's easier to wash off the butter
No,
knife or spoon. Then add the peanut
No.
butter.
That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't eat peanut butter, but I know that it's easier to rinse off the knife.
for the
for
jelly.
jelly,
All right,
Yeah.
if
peanut
you're using
butter.
cashew butter or something like that, what would you?
But it's still
It's still the same. The butter is the last.
like I'm not gonna stick the knife with jelly into the peanut butter.
Because you're
And see,
crazy.
I'm
Vice
completely
versa.
opposite. I will do the peanut butter first because I know the peanut butter. I'm using the same knife and I ain't rinsing the bitch off.
Oh, so
See,
I
see,
know
you're
that's the
crazy. You're
difference.
crazy.
No, but I
You're
know
crazy.
the peanut butter is not coming off that butter knife in the jelly.
Yes, it does.
Yes,
No,
it do.
it don't
Yeah, residue do come
Yes,
off
it
in
do.
a jar of jelly. Yes, it does.
And you know how I know? Because I hate peanut butter, and my brother
would
used to
get
get
so
peanut
mad.
butter in the jelly all the time.
Because I like Welch's grape jelly. I'm very particular.
And
on
that's
my
what
jelly.
my family would buy when I
Yes.
was little.
the
But
Jiffy,
no.
not
It don't matter what peanut butter you use.
Yeah,
Nah,
you gonna get a little residue
I
inside the
used
jelly
the
jar.
Peter Pan crunchy kind with honey.
That's worse.
I do like the honey one, but
It's,
I got it in there now, right now.
Okay, so marriage compromise number 1.
All right, so the only reason why I asked is because I had this gaming friend, right?
Yeah.
She told us one day, she was like, I do it this way. She was like, I put the peanut butter on both sides, and then I put jelly on both sides, and
that's
then
psychotic.
So it's double jelly.
double
Double
peanut butter.
Double
Well, I mean, of
peanut
course-
butter.
No, well, I'm
Double jelly.
thinking I understand the peanut butter on both sides, but I'm
Why?
like,
Why do you understand that?
so
No.
That's
it's
a lot of peanut butter.
That's a lot of peanut
no.
butter.
That's what I'm like. She
I
must
eat it
love
for the
peanut
jelly,
butter.
Quite frankly, do we eat the peanut butter and jelly for the peanut butter?
I don't eat peanut butter, so
I don't like peanut butter by itself because it just makes me throw up too much for the
honestly,
throat.
I'm eating it for the jelly, but the peanut butter.
I
is
like a nice
good,
ratio.
You know,
A nice ratio.
Yeah, so I guess and she was thinking.
I mean,
about ratio
technically,
when
she
said
does
it.
have still an even ratio if she's putting jelly and
understand
peanut
that.
butter on both
Two sides of
sides.
Yeah.
I'm asking you.
With
Is
Y'all
it
just had a
psychotic?
whole.
Yes, it's very psychotic.
My thing is,
I don't think that's psychotic.
if she did that-
she just likes a
You
lot of
just
peanut
went
butter
through a
and
whole
jelly.
psychopathic kind of thing. Just describing
No, I'm
my
just
death
saying.
in-
I
in detail.
understand. It wasn't in detail.
It was in detail.
my issue is if she makes her peanut butter jelly sandwich just like that, and then I turn around right behind her and I go grab the jelly, they're mixing in the jelly jar. I hate that. There's no ways around that.
No.
There's no ways around that. I grew up with a big family, a lot of brothers and sisters, and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, ramen noodles, and cereal was like our biggest beefs in the household.
Gotcha.
So they will always leave the creamy chicken noodles instead of the chicken. They always take the chicken. And cereal, Cinnamon Toast Crunch lasts a day in my household growing up.
Honestly, I used to be a big cereal person too, so
Yeah.
I understand that.
Growing up for me, we was only allowed to open one box at a time.
Yeah, my parents would do that. They would give the good box and then the trash box. So first come, first serve with the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And then they'll give like smacks with the frog on it.
Oh, shots? Oh, appreciate it.
No, I'm good.
So we should be good. You can wrap up if you want to.
Yeah. I'm down to do part 2 whenever we come back here.
When is that?
Sam.
In a year.
When is that?
Shut up.
A year, 2.
No, before
and a
I
half.
go to South by Southwest,
When is that?
March 16th.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, we have the kids the weekend on the 1st. So that weekend's out.
The week after. March 8th.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta check my calendar. I feel like something going on in March.
I mean, it's the spring, so something always starts going on. Yeah. But we'll see.
This was good though.
I'm ready whenever.
Well, I'll let y'all take y'all parting shots. Go ahead, babe.
I'm not good at this.
Well, no, you're not good at
I'm
toast.
I'm not a good public speaker. Sorry. No, I'm tired.
Well,
You
we
put me
would
on the
like to-
spot,
Let's give an applause for our guest who took time out of their
Yes,
busy schedule to come act like we're important. So
Y'all
I appreciate
are.
it.
Y'all are very important. Chill.
Yeah,
I don't take compliments well. But I'm happy that y'all came and spent time and decided to hop on the podcast. So thanks for joining Philantine
Yep.
Facts.
And
Drinks up.
these shots here to friends, family in the future. So we appreciate you coming.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all.
Applause. Marcus is fired because I usually have the buttons. So I've been trying to give him cues.
Can I drop my social?
Yeah.
Yes.
Follow me on Instagram, Big Domo Supreme. Sunday Dinner Records as well. Check out our next release coming August of this year. And check out my next mix strictly for my Sauvignon Blanc drinkers.
Yep.
3-hour mix of jazz music. And that's it.
Nah,
South
tell
by
us.
Southwest, man.
Oh, South by Southwest, March 16th. I'm going to be DJing, doing a collab show with Preston Matters. Check that out as well. Shout out to all my family and friends out in Austin. The homies are going on tour this week to LA. All or Nothing tour. Shout out to all the gang, man. I appreciate everyone.
Make sure you look out for the recipe part 2.
Oh yeah, Recipe season 2. Recipe season 2. Marcus will be like EPing the whole thing,
If I
but
don't, still look out for it.
yeah, thank you.
Marcus is gonna be
And that's pretty much it.
Yep. Queen.
Yeah.
You want your social?
I ain't got nothing. Follow me on Quisha.
Oh,
Is
God.
that what is it on X? Twitter?
No, my ex is Miss Quee. I've had that since 2008.
Oh, my
Shout out
gosh.
to me. I'm vintage around this bitch. But follow me on Instagram on Quee Chevy. And that means Quee for Quiana, not Quinastasia.
Queen Nastasha.
Queen
That's not a
Nastasha.
real name. My name is Quiana.
That's so funny that you. Yeah,
fine.
that's funny that you realize you didn't know that.
We're not talking about that. We are ending this podcast. We are ending this podcast.
Y'all, she thought my name was Quinastasia.
We are ending this
That's so
podcast.
ghetto.
That's so funny.
But again, drop the beat so I can end this podcast.
Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all.
All right.
y'all.
Embrace the
Love
journey. Defy the odds. Keep pushing. Bye.
Peace.
Hey.